Right now, the Fort Myers Miracle or the Mighty Muscles, they've got like 13,000 or so fans. My radio show in 6 months had over 15,000. Can I beat the 13,000 in a year or so? I don't know. Can I have more fans for a fictional baseball team located in Fort Myers, Florida, a team that doesn't even exist? Can I have more fans for that wearing my merchandise, wearing my hats, my shirts, sporting my bumper stickers in my fan club, just like a real team, but not real? Can I do that? So, if you've lived under a rock, you haven't heard that the Fort Myers Miracle was bought by some outsider somewhere in another part of the state, maybe. I'm not even sure. I don't even have any idea. But this outsider guy, new owner of the Fort Myers Miracle, came in, and the very first thing that he did was he renamed the team the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles, or Mighty Muscle, um, which for the area, as everybody knows, I mean, everybody's commented online, it's terrible. What a bad name. What, I mean, first of all, Fort Myers Miracle has a 30-year plus history. Everybody, some, not everybody, 2% of the people are like, what is the meaning of the miracle? Well, after 30 years, you have a little, it's like you were born in 1980 or 1990 or 1970 or 2000. There's a history there now. After 30 years, you've got something to do with the area. I don't know. It's just crazy. And the Fort Myers Miracle have been the miracle in Fort Myers for 20 some odd years or whatever. So they're no longer the Fort Myers Miracle. Now they're the Mighty Muscle. Um, Along with that name change came a new mascot. Now, you've had mascots over the time or whatever, and the last one was a palm tree, whose name was Sway, because palm trees sway in the wind, and um, he had a really huge smile on his face, and he was a really friendly little guy, although he was a big guy. He was great. This new mascot and this new branding, the new logo for the Mighty Muscles that the new owner put together. Um, how to say it nicely? I think it looks like a guy on steroids that is really angry, like he's in a roid rage, and um, which is crazy because if you know baseball or pay attention, steroids and baseball apparently don't mix, but there have been time in history where they do kind of mix together. I guess, I don't know. There's always a fight against steroids in baseball, and you think of Barry Bonds, who started out this little wimpy guy and turned into this really huge guy, and he broke records all over the place. Steroids, possibly. It's just been an ongoing thing with steroids in baseball. And yet, the new owner of the Fort Myers Mighty Muscle chooses a logo, a character, who's obviously on steroids. That's my take. Now, the other take the other people have is it looks like a muscle bound baby coming out of a lady part. I don't want to say exactly what everyone else is saying, but if you go and you see the comments on their Facebook page, what you're going to see is, and excuse me for saying it like this, but what you're going to see is picture after picture after picture of lady parts, and I'm talking the V word, vagina. It looks like this character is coming out of a vagina. holding a baseball bat, by the way. And so I don't know. It's just a complete teetotal, absolutely unmitigated disaster. I would think a nightmare. I would think. Can they turn it around? Probably, maybe not. Who knows? But I do know this: where there is problems like this, there's also opportunity for people like me. Now, what you may not know is years and years ago, in 2008, I believe, I actually wrote the owners of the baseball team, and I've shared this story before, where I said, look, my name is Paul. I'm a pretty good marketing guy. I don't have any money whatsoever, but I want to buy your team. And I was serious about it, and they might have taken that as a joke or something. I was pretty serious about it. I wanted to buy the team. And I thought, if they do email me back and say, yeah, you know what, we're wanting to sell the team, I would start hunting for money really fast, like investors and, people. I'd start reaching out to everybody. I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, hey, there's a baseball team, and it's available. Obviously, it didn't work out. Fast forward to 2014, this other person bought it. And he and I became friends, and, it's been great. Fast forward even more, he sold it to these new people who now have renamed it. It's pretty clear I'm not going to own that team. I'm not going to buy the team. Nobody's going to sell me the team, whatever. And I'm fine with that. What I decided to do was to start a fictional team. And this is where the opportunity is. And I personally think it's a really big opportunity. I think the opportunity is really huge. Right now, the Fort Myers Miracle, or the Mighty Muscles, they've got like 13,000 or so fans. My radio show in 6 months had over 15,000. Can I beat the 13,000 in a year or so? I don't know. Can I have more fans for a fictional baseball team located in Fort Myers, Florida, a team that doesn't even exist? Can I have more fans for that, wearing my merchandise, wearing my hats, my shirts, sporting my bumper stickers in my fan club, just like a real team, but not real? Can I do that? I don't know. Right now, I'm not too busy. I've got a couple of things that are on the horizon that may work out, and I hope they do. It would be great if they did, which would make me very busy. But even a part-time, 10 minutes a day or 5 minutes a day, how much fun would it be? How cool would it be to actually have a baseball team, a fictional baseball team, for a real city like Fort Myers that is sported in the sense the T-shirts are worn, the bumper stickers are shown, the hats are, the sponsors, the restaurant, the fan club, everything like it's real, even though it's fictional, be bigger than the actual team that these people, the out-of-towners, bought and renamed, to the consternation of everybody, apparently. I mean, like, it's 98% negative towards these new owners and these new people who, I don't even know what's going on. I don't want to comment too much about that, other than to say it's been an unmitigated disaster. But like I said, where there is a disaster, there's also opportunity, and I'm trying to take advantage of it for $9, basically. It's a domain name. I own all the intellectual property now, just practically everything that you can find online, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, the domain, the Gmail, the hashtag, I own it all now, basically, in order to build something fictional for the area of Southwest Florida, who essentially is in a grieving process because they lost their beloved Miracle baseball team. So that's a plan. It's funny, it's silly, it cracks me up. I'm actually having fun doing it. Just because like it's utilizing all the skills that I've learned over the time or over the years or whatever in order to do something like this. It's just fun to me, and so that's where I find myself. I'm building a fictional baseball team that is going to compete in the real world, not with the baseball team on the field, but with the baseball team that exists in a marketing sense. I'm going to grow the Fort Myers Skunk Apes, that's the name of my team, to be bigger than the Fort Myers Miracle ever was, and certainly bigger than Fort Myers Mighty Muscles will ever be. So that's the plan for the next year. It's just going to be a part-time fun thing whenever I get around to it, when I'm not working on other projects or other clients or other things or other businesses. And hopefully I've got this one thing coming up that will change it all, and I'll even have less time. But the point is right now it's exciting, it's fun. I'm going to be working on it. I hope you support the team. If you're in Southwest Florida area, the Fort Myers Skunk Apes are your baseball team. They might be fictional, but we still have the swag. We still have all the t-shirts, the hats, the bumper stickers. We have the fan club. We're going to have fan club meetings. Official sponsors in local businesses are going to be official sponsors. Officials bars, official restaurants, official local business, official heating, air. It's just going to be, everything about it is a real experience of baseball, except for the fact that we don't have a team. So it's to prove a point, first of all, and second of all, it's just to have a lot of fun, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to bring a little bit of sunshine to the rest of Southwest Florida, who's feeling pretty bad because they just lost their baseball team. So I appreciate you watching, and tune in next week or the week after, and we'll catch up some more.